Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. First of all, I want to say hi Colin, still only my hands, I'm sorry. It's a little joke. When I visited Canada last year, I met a lovely subscriber of my channel, Donna, and I met with her and her husband Colin, and he when they watch my videos, he always says, "Hi Yvonne," to the computer. So I thought I will say back, "Hi Colin." The last prompts of the Inspiration January, I still have to make. It's February, but that doesn't matter. I'm just going to craft along until I have everything finished. I didn't do, let me see, where is it? Oh, paperclip and transfer. I'm not sure that I'm going to do transfer, but paperclip I didn't do on camera. I think I showed it in a video earlier. I did this. Oh, I forgot. I put fake snow on there again. It was already there, but I wanted some more. But it doesn't matter. But it's a mess now. I saw it from Pixie K Designs, and I loved it. She saw it from somebody else, and she has a tutorial. I will link both channels down below. But she put words in bulb pins, safety pins, paper clips. So I thought, I love that. Here it's Snowball because this is my winter journal, and that was why it was open, but now it's not. And then later, yeah, now I have a snowy desk. I made this, yeah, it's shiny because there's glossy accents on there. I glued, with glossy accents, I glued the safety pin to the book page and then filled it up. Try them. I thought that was a cute. I don't have that much English pages. A charming little pair. I thought that was nice, and it's the only paperclip I have that is rusted. I still have to try. I bought some yeah, pretty aggressive stuff to rust, because if I do it the normal way, it takes forever. I think the last one, these ones, but they are very rusted. I think they were in a jar more than a year, so I don't have that patience. For unexpected, that's what I'm going to start. This video will be in pieces, not for you, but for me, because there's drying time involved. I still need ink, texture paste, and unexpected. Yeah, paperclip I showed you, that will be in my journal, but not on camera. For the winter journal, I saw a crafty cat doing something, and she saw it from Louise Heinzel. This is a piece of lace, and you try to tear it, not all the lace. Let's get rid of my fake snow. You have to find lace that tears, because it's more beautiful, that it's all tidy. And then you tear, or with scissors you can pull a bit. I will show you here. Oh, more snow. And this is already coated with gesso, and this is the image for my winter journal. I printed it on fabric. I have these special sheets for my printer, because if I glue thin cotton on a piece of paper, and my printer doesn't like it, so it doesn't work. That's why I bought these sheets, and that will be in the winter journal. And I thought, I really love this idea. I want it in this journal also. Only here I printed just in black and white. I printed it in image. Look how cute she's there. I love it. this is the piece of lace. I purposely made it larger because I want to, oh, the snow is everywhere. I want to cover a complete page. So this is too big, but I can manipulate it a bit. Sorry, guys. Oh, I forgot because I started with hi Colin and now my routine is gone. I hope you're all well, and yeah, I hope I can inspire you. This will cover up almost the complete page. I can always trim this a bit more or yeah, manipulate it a bit with the gesso, but I thought this is a beautiful background, and if I want to use that image I can always print it again out of the image, but I thought this would look very nice on here, and you won't see that, or I will cover it up with something else. So let's start, because this has to dry with the gesso. And I was, before I started filming, I was preparing for ink, but yeah, you will see that in the sequence. I'm not very comfortable with tearing this, so I started a little snip with my scissors, but the downside of tearing, you see, is you don't know where it's going to tear. And of course, this image is pretty large, but I don't want the hole to be too big. So I hold, and then I'm pulling the fabric, the scissors up. Let's see. And if I tear a bit too far, that's not a problem. It should be a bit, and I can use this piece, beautiful flower with the swirls. Let's see how it's a bit wide, but I can always do a bit more like that. But I did want a lot of the girl showing. You see, it's too wide, so I have to manipulate it a bit. But I'm going to put the gesso on this piece like this, because I think it will be pretty fine. I'm just going to show you the process, and if you saw it maybe from, yeah, Pixie, did she do it? I can't remember if she did it on camera or that she just showed what she did, but I think she did it on camera. But I also went to the video of the other person who, yeah, really did this. I wanted to see what she. Oh no, it was from Louise Heinzel. In my head, I'm everywhere. And I looked at Louise Heinzel's video also. I'm not sure if the brush isn't easier, and this stiffens it up. No, I'm completely saying it wrong, because I saw this from Crafty Cat. Crafty Cat saw it from Louise Heinzel, and the safety pins were from Pixie K Designs. But she saw that from someone else also, and I always go to, yeah, that video also, because nobody does the same. And like with this, Louise, she's, yeah, really a great mixed media artist. So she does grunge and color and completely different. And of course, like me, graphic crazy. Oh, excuse me, Amy. I don't think she watched my channel, but I apologize anyway. That wasn't my intention. Crafty Cat used it in her winter journal, just like me. And that's why I have to stop the video, because I will have very dirty hands in a minute. I think I let mine, see, I can manipulate that a bit. I'm not sure if I let it dry on the piece I worked on, but I think I'm going to try, because if it's a bit dry I can already lift it and then move it if I want to. So I will let this dry. And in a way this could be a bit texture paste also, because I took these pieces. This is just netting fabric, also from clothing. This is also from clothing. This is just netting pieces. I have no clue what it was, because they're all a bit triangle like, and I like to use it just the way it is. But I did some pieces with first with gesso. These two are with gesso. Oh yeah, it's picking up. Now this is distracting. And they're very stiff. I'm not sure I want to use them in the winter journal. And this one is with texture paste. And the strange thing, the texture paste doesn't leave spots, and the gesso did. And I liked the spots. But it was just to try it out, if I could mimic Crafty Cat had, what do you call it? Like when you spackle walls, they have a kind of fabricy tape that you put on the where two panels join. You put that tape over there, and that tape she used in the winter journal, and it was awesome. But I don't have any left. I don't know what I did with it when my daughter came to the Netherlands. We did a bit of renovation in the house, and we used that stuff, but I don't know where it went. So for you this will be just a second, but I think I will film the rest tomorrow, so I will see you in a bit. I'm back. My frame is dry, and I when it was almost dry I manipulated a bit, and of course that will give it thickness. And now it's how do I say it? Stiff. Oh, I couldn't find the word. It's stiff, but I think it will flatten out a bit in the journal. And yeah, the journals are always bulky. I think I'm going to do this first, because I want to cover up this a bit. Because the frame is a bit see-through. So I have an Italian old book page piece, and I'm going to glue it like this, so you still can see a bit of the bit lavender color, so you see the layers of coloring. I find little spots of gesso everywhere. It's the next day. The video is going completely different than I thought. I filmed my ink project yesterday, and I thought it's a bit long. But yeah, now I'm thinking if I do want to, and then I was thinking, oh, I'm going to do the ink as a separate video, but this is not that much work, so this doesn't have to be in a separate video. And I didn't prepare anything yet for texture paste. I want something different, but I don't know what, because a lot of things with texture paste are already done. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the lace in the circle, wanted her shoes also a bit, but then it's crooked, and I don't know. No, that's strange. The photo has to be straight, but this also. So I'm not going to get her shoes. So yeah, this video is a bit is a bit strange. You'll see where I montaged it together, but that's fine. It's the idea that counts, and that you can see what I'm making. Hopefully I inspire you a bit. That's what we make these videos for. Okay. First I wanted the frame the other way, this down, but this looks better on the page. So I do like her headband also. So, oh, this isn't sticking. I watched before I started the video. This isn't sticking. I think I'll need a lot of glue. Okay. A bit higher so I can see her headband, or what it is, what they called it back then. A bit of the shoe. Yeah, it needs a bit of time. I don't know, I do have fabric tack, but this does need a bit of time. I watched the video from Crafty Cat, where she makes this frame, but which glue she uses to glue it on is not on the video. She did that off camera because she wanted to do some sewing also. Oh, I didn't think of that. Do I want sewing? Because I think it's too bad, because I wanted this a bit loose. Trial and error here. But then the image had to be bigger. I want the edge to stick up a bit, because otherwise it's yeah, it looks strange to me. But I think it'll be fine when I, when I glue the rest. I'm going to put that to the side for a minute. Here I can put normal glue. Okay. And I just want some glue here around it. Ooh. Oh, again, I'm not using the other one. Oh, it takes a lot of time. Hopefully something will come out. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Now, this is taking more time than finishing the product. The project. Okay. I don't want the complete lace stuck down. I want it a bit floppy. Oh, even this I have to really pull or push. Let's see how this will work. Okay. Am I in frame? Yes. And this is sticking out a bit, but I like that. Okay. Oh, love it. Yeah. Now, because I have more glue here, I can maybe pull this up a bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I'm tearing paper. It's not what I want. Okay. I like it, yes. And in a way, that's it for this prompt. I have these, I bought them from someone, from, yeah, I told you that before. Now I lost her name. Oh my gosh. I think I want something, but I want it here, but not in her face. So I think I'm going to make something of my own. I have several ones, but yeah, there are a lot. It doesn't have to be this big, but I want something beige in there. So I think I will make that. Yeah, it has to dry. But that's what I wanted to do for Unexpected. And this video will continue with ink. And that's a bit of a longer piece of the video. But I hope you get some inspiration there also, because it's montaged together. I filmed them differently, like this. Yeah. So I hope you enjoy the piece of the ink part, and yeah, for you it's just in a second continuing. I'm back. I was preparing to ink stamping, so it could have been stamp that was 23, but I kind of made a composition. I want to use all different kinds of sketchbook paper, handmade paper. I didn't make that, I buy that, and book pages, so I have a different variety of colors. So I'm going to put that a bit to the side this way, because here I made a bit of a frame. I have to be in there because that's the size of a page in my journal. I don't know exactly where it will be, but it will be page filling. Oh, I didn't put my phone on silent, so that's done. First I want to start, and I have to say I'm completely inspired by chapter 1, Susan and Jan. Their day was 23 stamp, and they stamped all kinds of papers with beautiful stamps, and I thought I have also lots of stamps, also lots of beautiful stamps, because when I started with junk journaling, I thought I would do a lot of things with hardware and stamping, and I didn't. So I have 3 special stamp binders full of stamps, and I hardly use them. So I thought, now is the time. First, this is sketchbook paper. It has a bit of a, I don't know if that picks up. No, it has a structure in it, and I tore it, but it's a bit. I wanted this size, but I am going to try. I'm going to stamp it like that with just a little border. Otherwise, my layout the way I thought of it, and I have that on my computer as a photo, so I know what I want to make. Otherwise, I'll be guessing and thinking on camera. And maybe I'll cut that down. Maybe I'll leave it, because it will be a layering of all kinds of things. Oh, my heating is starting to kick in, so I hope you won't hear that. It is pretty quiet. I tried it here, and I really I really like it. But now for the real deal. Yeah, I have enough sketchbook paper, but I don't want to have to redo it 10 times. And it's not that the stamp has to be completely perfect, but I do want it to really show. And if there's enough showing, but I don't know, maybe I'll put a real stamp on there. I don't know how long I pushed it, but this is also different paper that was really, yeah, really carved. So it's completely different here. With that, it goes a bit in the paper because it's sketchbook paper, and I think you can use it for wet media also. Okay, that's one. Put that to the side again. And I want that. I didn't want that, but maybe I can. Later on I will wet that. Let's see if that works. I think it has to be more wet. Nope, it's not moving at all. Like that. Then I want this shape. First I'm going to choose my papers, because I don't want this one. I don't want it to be too dark. But do I want a bit of color? Because then the vellum back, I can stamp the vellum back, because that's how it's going to be. No, I need my stamp. First I hopefully it won't show, because I'm gluing the flap inside, because I want to use it as a pocket. And this is just an example. I want handmade paper, and then the tag will be embossed. But the embossing folder I want to use is not 3D, and one of my plates broke. So I have to figure something out, because now I'm missing that thickness of a plate in my die cut machine. Here I want a border up here. Yeah, I think that's the right way up. Yeah, but if anything, you can do it the way you want to. Now I can use it as a, maybe I'll put this in so you can see. This is about the size. The tag that will go in here will be a bit longer. But maybe I can do this like this. Okay. I'm not a fan of black, so chapter 1 used black ink, and it is beautiful, but yeah, in my eyes, when I do that, when I use black, it's so in my face, and I don't really like it. Very light. Maybe I could have used, yeah, no, I'm thinking if I want two colors, because it could have been a bit darker. I have walnut stain, but it's distress ink. Yeah, I'm not going over it, that will stay. But maybe what I want to do more here, I have to try it on white. Let's see. Yeah, it's also not the same, of course, but do I like two colors on one bag? I think I'm just going to try. Okay, that to the side. Then I have keys. I never used them before. Like I said, I have so many stamps I have to reach. Sorry. Someone once, or I heard them say that you can, with a nail file, if they're new, then the ink will grab better. So I thought a key would be cute on the bag also. And now I am using the walnut stain. And I want it a bit to the side because of the layering I'm going to do. Okay. It's a bit strange, but I think when everything is on there, I'm not going to start again, because that's typical me. If I'm doubting something, I'm instantly do it, yeah, starting over, and I'm trying not to do that. So the little key, never thought I would start using these, but I have to say, because of the winter book and the tutorial from Crafty Cat, I'm changing my boundaries, or how do you call it? I think I want it like this. It's on there now. Okay. It really grabs the ink well. So that's the bag, but in there will be, maybe it's better when I stick this in, because now the beige is peeking through. I'll never manage that. I don't really like it, that color there. Oh, here I go again. But I have to let it stick out, because that's the way it's going to be. Yeah, I'm definitely never going to get that in the same position. Maybe I'm going to stick something over it. Yeah, I think I will stamp it again on a different paper. Yeah, I have to watch what I want. Let's see. So this will be here. And then in between I have to have a darker color. This is really dark. Or do I want all the lighter colors? Because you do see difference. See, now I'm doubting. I didn't I thought, oh, I can do that on camera. This shape. Well, here is also a bit of leftover of the stamp. So I think I'm going to, yeah, I'm just going to trace this one. It's very thin because it's just book page, but I don't mind because it's going to be glued down. Like that. I have to make the hole in there. I am going to put some ribbon in. Maybe I can tear it. Okay. I don't know if there's a line left, but no, it isn't. Okay, that I can use to stamp something on. Maybe a word. And if this is not completely even, the corners, I don't mind. Let's see if there's any pencil left. This is a bit rounded, so I think I'm just going to use the small round one. Okay. Put my things back so I don't have to look for them. The hole maker. I think I'm going to make a bigger hole. Because I want to put something through. Maybe this is even not even big enough. I think I am going to ink it because now it's a bit bare. There will be a stamp on here, of course, but I thought that was too dark, but now I'm, when I see this, I'm thinking, do I maybe do want it a bit darker? Check. Now I'm doubting. I'm going to trace this one. Okay. And if you don't have the time, you can fast forward a bit. That's fine. Okay. This evening I asked my daughter and my daughter-in-law yesterday already if they would like to go to a royal high tea, completely in real English style, because the woman who does that in the south of the Netherlands, she and her husband are completely England fans, and that doesn't work. I've been there already, and I think I told you before in another video. No, that's not working. It's too thin, the paper. Okay. With my former colleagues, I've already been twice in November, because it's in her living room, and it's completely fully decorated for Christmas and she does that special high tea in October, November, December. And yeah, years ago, because she does that for 20 years, but the last couple of years she is oh, I don't know how you say it, but yeah, less. She does it only in October, November, December. Normally, years ago, it was, yeah, several days a week or every day. When you, yeah, a group wanted to come, that would be okay. But now her husband is, yeah, last year he was on early retirement and they want to travel more. So they decided it was time to do a bit less. Oh my gosh. In my head it all looked better. I am going to use this one and I'm going forward with it because otherwise we'll be here tomorrow. On this one I want that little bird, my block. It's a TimHolz stamp. Yeah, don't know if that really, I put it away, but this one is new also. Yeah, so and this year I will be going with my former colleagues when we yeah, on this paper now I have to guess which color I want. Oh, that's difficult. I think I am going to, oh, it looks like this smeared. Yeah, a bit. I think it's smeared on the, so hopefully that will dry properly. And I want, oh, I want to take it off. I want this a bit high, high up, because otherwise you won't see anything. So yeah, the high tea when in November when I was there with my colleagues, we already put the date down for this year, and I thought, oh, my daughter and daughter-in-law would love it too. So we searched for dates that we all three could make it, and I made a reservation today. Yeah, that's sticking out, and I have to stay within my frame. Yeah, this, now maybe it needs more, but yeah, I just want to have the stamp shown. It's not that I want all the tags and things completely full. That's disturbing. Then I have this little tag, and this one I didn't use either. Let's see how different it looks because of the vellum. Okay. 114. Let's see if I can make that happen on this little one. So I have 2 royal high teas in November. That's cute. That small one. That will be, no, not there. Maybe like that. And that's why I was thinking do I want to cut that off? But now you have all the layers, and although there's nothing on there, that's, yeah, not really a problem. And maybe I can put some lace there. I think that will look cute also. Well, now I'm thinking I could have yeah, I think I'm going to use this anyway. Yeah, I'm going to put that there. Fabric would be nice. I have some pieces here that was left over from the image from the winter book. Maybe I can stamp something in there. This one, I think I'm going to keep using this one, the bit darker. Yeah, it's just different. What shall I do? No, I'm going to use this one. These ones also never used, and I have a couple of yeah, tags, or what you want to call it. There's my friend Annie had a great idea to for my glue and a replacement thing for this, but yeah, both haven't happened yet, because the replacement for this I can't get it in our town, and it's a strange idea to have to drive 60 kilometers just to get one of those things. And if I order it online, yeah, it's not expensive what I want to buy, but the shipping is. Then I thought I can maybe leave it on here now. It's a bit bigger, from TimHolz. This piece, Agent, yeah, just, I thought it was cute. I'm going to put that in the square. Oh, maybe I have flowers. Maybe I can put a little flower in there. Let's see. I hope my head is not in the way. No. Yeah. Did I do that with this one? Everything okay. A lot of cleaning up later. No, I'm not going to tear it because my big scissors. Because I don't know if I'll manage if I tear it, because I don't want anything lost from the stamp. Really have to use these more often because they're very cute. Yeah, I'm not going to use that anymore. Now I can use a stamp. This looks a bit bare, but I always think I have to fill everything. And I had the signature stamps, but yeah, you're not seeing anything of that, but I don't know. I don't know if I use this. It just has to be a little bit I think if I use a signature, I love that one. Let's stamp it on there, and then I can try to tear it. Now I think I will use this one, because this is waterproof. That's why I bought it for also using in the winter journal. Because if I use gesso and I'm going over it, no, I'm inking and then I'm going over it with gesso, then it gets a real strange color, and that's because of the oxide. So I bought, yeah, I already had that. Yeah. Okay. Stamp it off again. Let's see. I think I'm going to cut it completely and then fray it. It's a bit straighter than if you would tear it, but then you have that indentation where you cut it, and I never liked that. I have to put that a bit smaller too. This fabric does tear. It's the printable fabric I buy like that. But if you print a bit crooked, yeah, then if you tear it, it's crooked. See, now it's a bit straight, but I'm fine with that. Let's see. Oh, this is taking a lot of time. And it is that I'm babbling, but maybe I'm going to speed it up anyway. I want to tear this a bit, so I will be right back, and I can choose a stamp also. Yeah, a flower stamp and a postage stamp. I'll be right back. I'm back. This one I changed. It's just a tiny bit different on camera. On my TV I can't see it, but it's a bit more, yeah, it's handmade paper, so a bit more beigey, and this is almost the same color. This one I stamped on fabric, so let's glue that on first. Oh, I thought I didn't need my glue paper, so it's completely chucked away. This one I have, and I saw that the video is getting very long, so I have to see how I can maybe make 2 videos of it, because I don't want a video of 1.5 hours or something like that. So I have to see how I'm going to do that. Okay, yep. These sides were very hard to fray. It's not fraying much, but just a bit. And this one I did with the pokey tool. I just, yeah, keep plucking at it. And I think it looks okay. And here I chose a flower. Yeah, the ink is completely different on the vellum. So this I use for the first time also. Oh, I see that there's a bit of ink there. And if I press too hard, it will be on the tag. I want to poke that hole also. This is very tiny, but let's see if I can manage. It's so tiny, the little one, that you can hardly see where you're at. Yeah, I don't see where I have to punch. It was very difficult with the small one also. So let's see if this shows up better, but I'm afraid it's not. So I am going to make a little bigger hole. Okay, it's fine. Okay. Then I chose a blue stamp to let it pop a bit. Okay. Oh, that's the first time that that happens. Okay. Let's repair it. So that's not doing a very great job. Ooh, not a great job. Okay. And then, of course, we have to stamp the stamp. Where is it? Oh, where did I put it? Ah, here. I was thinking if I want to use this one. It's not a real kind of postage stamp. I got these from my friend Yvonne from in Australia. Beautiful stamp set. And let's stamp that off. Okay. That to the side. Okay. To have a bit of a different stamp. Okay. I don't know if you can see it anyway. Let's see. How are we in our frame? That one. Maybe I can use one a bit more on there. Some glue here, because sometimes they're falling off. Let's see if it's, oh yeah, oh, it's, I knew it was bigger than the hole. Which one is it? I think this one. Let's punch it again. Not that you really see it, but no, not getting it out. That's fine. And I think I want, I have to put that in again. Oh, this is taking me very long. And I've been babbling, but maybe I'll speed it up anyway. And you won't hear me babbling. That's fine. I think like that. Then that one. Oh, now you can't see the stamp. Maybe I'm going to put it there also. Okay. Just a bit. Okay. What do I have next? Ah, this has to be higher anyway, like that. And then do I want this? I have some twine there. And I'm going to put twine here also. Maybe this is long enough. I am loving how it turns out, is turning out, I have to say. So, but I think this is a complete video just for the stamping. And if so, I'll just make an intro. That, and I don't know if I like that especially. Maybe that's the same. Because I can't ink this. That is not necessary anymore. I think I'm going to glue something down. Okay. Yeah, I think that is on the right spot. How am I going to do that? Yeah, I think I'll. Oh, not too. I'm too high. Okay. Just touching the P. Okay. Hopefully, yeah, I didn't have any glue there. Then on the edge here, on the edge there. Okay. Then the vellum back, but I have to keep in mind that that's sticking out. Maybe I'll do it a bit lower. Then you can see a bit more of the bird. I'm going to make a bit of a mark there and there. So I have to put, do I see it? Not very good. Not really seeing it at all. Okay, and until where? Here. Oh, I think I'm again a bit high because this is lower. Yeah, I have glue there. Okay. Okay, yeah, I add it in. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And I'm going to put this in just to see where the little tag is going. Okay. Really liking how this is turning out. Cute. This one. Yeah, not fully, but almost completely. Let's see. Yeah, like that. There's a bit more space here than I hoped. I thought there's a thread there, but I can fray them a bit. I always like that. Doesn't have to be completely, but just a bit. Okay. Then, do I like this here? Yeah. Don't want it sticking up. Okay. This one I'm not very sure of. This one I have to think about. I have the feeling I want something bordering it. I have to think about it. Yeah, I don't know. You'll see it in the photos. And this will be on a page. Let's just try to find one quickly. Yeah. Just for, yeah, I don't want it here. Don't like it. But this is the idea. And there will be seam binding there. Let's put that in. But I'm not sure about this one. And I have to find a page. So I will finish what I want with the. Okay, that is short, but I don't want it too long because I don't want it interfering with this page. Doesn't matter, but I don't know, but something like this. That's the idea. Now I have a complete mess to end with, and this cap doesn't want to stay on. Let's put all my little things back in their place. Oh no, I have seam binding. I was thinking of that, but I like the seam binding, so that will stay there. My cap. Yep. Okay, I don't know how much you see of my mess on the table. I'm trying to get rid of as much as possible. So I am going to put it like this, but yeah, it's nice to see it like that because it will be on a page. Maybe I can even make it as a tuck spot. So I hope you enjoyed this. This was very long, and I think I'll make a video. Yeah, when you hear that, you will know what I did. But it's too long for the other prompts. This is my prompt ink 20 day prompt 29. I hope you enjoyed it, got some inspiration. Maybe you want to try it also, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for being here. Love you all. Have a great day. Bye bye.